We welcome you to the Southwest Legacy Gymnasium on the campus of Southwest Legacy High School. This is Robert Villafranca alongside Haley Wilson this morning and Isaiah Castro back behind the camera. What you're watching here is the last minute and 13 seconds of the JV game, the Harlandale Indians JV boys basketball team. Of course, on the bus with the varsity team this morning, and they've got the early game. And it's a good one here, 57-55. Southwest Legacy leading the Harlandale Indians with just about a minute to go. The Indians with the ball. And that one's going to tie it up. So we're gonna let you enjoy this game. I'm gonna mute myself here, and we'll be back as soon as this game is over. But you can enjoy the last minute. The Indians going up on the layup. You can enjoy the last minute of this game. We'll be back. Don't go away. And if you are just joining us here on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel, this is Robert Villafranca. Haley Wilson is going to have the play-by-play this morning. Isaiah Castro back behind the cameras for us. This is the end, the last 30 seconds or so of the boys junior varsity game. The Harlandale Indians up 59-57. There's usually a 10-15 minute warm-up between games. We're going to let you enjoy the last 30 seconds of this one. We'll be back. You don't go away. We're gonna stay right here with our cameras. And again, if you are just joining us, we are watching the last 15 seconds or so of the JV boys basketball game. The Harlandale Indians leading the Southwest Legacy Titans by a score of 60-57. The Titans will be inbounding underneath their own basket. This is the JV boys game. Enjoy. Once again, if you're just joining us, we are enjoying the last minute or so of the boys JV game. We're all tied up. The Southwest Legacy Titans just hit a three-pointer to tie us up at 60 apiece. And we will certainly stream what is left of regulation and overtime of this game. And as soon as this game is over, of course, a 10 to 15 minute warm-up before the varsity group gets going. But as the clock winds down, I didn't look up before we went to the timeout timer. 8.1 seconds. The Indians got 94 feet to go. Enjoy it. So there you have it. The Harlandale Indians JV boys basketball team win this one at the free throw line, 61-60, and that averts an overtime period here for the JV group. The varsity boys will be warming up for about 10 or 15 minutes. This is Robert Villafranca on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel alongside Haley Wilson, who's going to have play-by-play for us today. And Isaiah Castro is back behind the camera. Bobby Mendez, busy at work at Superior Tax and Payroll Services. In the office today, it's tax season, and he's providing a great service for anybody that'll walk into that office and allow him to do their taxes for them. So Bobby Mendez, I know you're watching. We miss you. Have fun there in the office. We'll catch you on Tuesday. This is Robert Villafranca on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel.
Three.
being with us on RC Audio Sports, the YouTube channel.
It started in 2019 with Texas Revolution Youth Football and Cheer. It was inspired by my sister, my late sister, Patricia Galaxy Mora. She had passed away. Before she had passed away, we had conversations about starting my own organization. Right now, our actual motivation is to get these kids to the next level as far as getting ready for middle school and high school football. Our plan for Texas Revolution is not only teaching them the fundamentals of football and cheer, but it's also teaching them how to be great young men and women, providing for the city south side and also raising them right. No pass, no play. Being here and being very respectful to their coaches, to their moms, their dads, their guardians. And that's what we strive for, is to raising the next generation of athletes, but also great men and women too as well. Look us up on Facebook too as well for any questions or any concerns that you may have as well.
Finding the right home is hard. Now finding the right realtor, that's the easy part. Vanessa G. Medina with Proper Realty will work hard to help you find the right home for you and your family. Contact Vanessa today and let Proper Realty help you find your dream home.
When you belong to a place as much as it belongs to you, you call it home. A place to gather, entertain, and make memories near shops, restaurants, and green spaces. A place to raise a family and grow. Life is good here and getting better. And at Brooks, we are just getting started. Live Brooks.
The perfect match. It's what so many of us are looking for. When it comes to getting a mortgage, how can you find the one that's perfect for you? Start with your local independent mortgage broker. Because the only way to get a mortgage that's cheaper, faster, and easier is to talk to us first. Find your perfect mortgage match. Call us today.
Playing with rockets is great when you're a kid. But when it's time to get a mortgage, you quickly realize that a rocket is complicated and expensive. It's best to work with an independent mortgage broker instead. They're dedicated to getting you a home loan faster and more affordably. And they're more than just mortgage experts. They live right in your own neighborhood, so you don't have to go it alone. For mortgages that are faster, easier, and more affordable, find a local independent mortgage broker near you.
All right, we are back with you live from the Southwest Legacy Gymnasium on the campus of Southwest Legacy High School. This is Robert Villafranca alongside Haley Wilson and Isaiah Castro behind the camera today. We have given Bobby Mendez the day off. He's busy. Well, we've given him the day off, but he's busy at work at the Superior Tax and Payroll Services office on Moss Rock. It's tax season, so a very busy season for him. We miss you, Bobby. We know you're tuned in and watching, and we'll catch you on Tuesday. We'll try to hold it down here this Saturday morning for you. Again, it's the Harlandale Indians that have made the trip here to Southwest Legacy today. The Harlandale Indians are 8-2 currently in district, at the top of the district race. 8-9 in non-district games, and that makes them 16-11 overall. The Indians are on a 7-game win streak here in district play. They have not lost a game since falling to Medina Valley in the third game of the district schedule. Since then, Southwest Legacy win Southwest, McCullum, Southside, South San, and Medina Valley the second time around have fallen victim to the Harlandale Indians. So 8-2 at the top of the heap of the 28-5A boys basketball district race. Let me give you a little bit of background on these Indians. I'll take you back 3 years to 2020, the last time that this group won 22 games in a season. They were 22-10 that year, 11-5 in district, finished third, and lost in the first round of the playoffs. 2 years ago, then the Indians came back with a 15-9 season, 11-3 in district play. They were district champions in 2021, made the playoffs and fell in the second round. And then last year, 2022, 18-15, 6-8 in district, finished just outside of playoff qualification in fifth place in 28-5A. This is Coach De Los Santos' sixth year at the helm of the Harlandale High School boys basketball team program. He has made 4 playoff appearances in his previous 5 years, 4 20-win seasons for Eric, his first year as the head coach of this program, taking over for Coach Adamet. Coach De Los Santos led the Harlandale Indians to the 4th round of the playoffs. What an exciting season that was. And since then, 3 other playoff appearances for the Indians under his leadership. They look like they're bound for the playoffs again. This year it would take just a catastrophic collapse for the Indians not to make the playoffs. As a matter of fact, a win today, and they will actually clinch a playoff berth. It'll be they'll punch their ticket to the playoff. Where they finish 1 through 4 is still to be decided, but a win today against Southwest Legacy and the Indians are in. Also, another thing that can happen is that the Win Mavericks can lose today. Either one of those, a Harlandale win or a Win Maverick loss today or anywhere in the next 3 games after this, will get the Indians in the playoffs. 8-2 they are. The Indians are in first place. South San 1 game behind at 7-3. Southwest Legacy, the opponent for the Indians today, is tied with Southwest at 6-4. So they're tied for 3rd place with their intra-district rival, the Southwest Dragons. Should be good. Let me tell you a little bit about the Southwest Legacy Titans. The Southwest Legacy Titans are coached by Coach Abbott. They are 6-4, as I said earlier, tied for 3rd place, and 4-10 in non-district play. That makes them 10-14 overall. They were hit a little bit of a speed bump over the last 3 games. They've lost 2 of the last 3. Beat Southside, have a win sandwich between McCullum and South San. That was a Southside victory against Southside, 86-55. Before that game, McCullum beat the Titans, 56-52. And the last game the Titans have played fell on the short end of a 43-38 decision to South San. The history of these Titans 3 years ago in 2020, 8-25 for the year, 7-9 in district, a 6th place finish. 2 years ago, 10-16 overall, 3-11 in district, and finished 7th. And last year, an 18-16 overall record, 7-7 a district was a district record. That was good enough for a 4th place finish. Lost in the first round to Jefferson, however. So Coach Abbott, the trend is upward for the Southwest Legacy Titans. A very senior and experienced group today that we are going to see suit up for the Titans. And we expect a good game. It's a battle of top 4s. It's the top team in 28-5A and a team tied for 3rd. So we've got a good battle of top 4s for you this morning. Again, this is Robert Villafranca alongside Haley Wilson, Isaiah Castro behind the camera for us today. You are watching High School Sports on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel. We will be right back. Don't go away. And we welcome you back to the Southwest Legacy Gymnasium here on the campus of Southwest Legacy High School. This is Robert Villafranca. Haley Wilson will have the play-by-play for us this morning. Welcome, Haley. Good morning.
Good morning, and welcome to some Saturday morning hoops. Coach, I don't know if since you guys have been doing RC Audio Sports, we've ever done a Saturday morning basketball stream. I think we might be making history here.
We might be making history. We did have Southwest Legacy over the Christmas break. They had that morning game. Remember, we had talked about that, but it was not on a Saturday morning, so this might be our first Saturday morning ever.
Right, and we are going to get the national anthem very quickly. We'll just keep it. We'll keep it right here, or actually, we'll take a quick break, and then we'll be right back with the starting lineups.
Doing hair is an art, and I take great pride in it. I love my job. I opened my original hair salon on this side of town 26 years ago, and I still have some of the same clients. My location at Brooks is a dream come true. This is the right time and the right place to start a business at Brooks. The South Side is growing so much.
What makes Brooks so attractive to business owners is the environment. Employees can live, work, learn, and play all in one area. The South San Antonio Chamber of Commerce is a cheerleader for businesses in and around Brooks, and we have a lot to be excited about. We're beginning to erase the economic gap between North and South San Antonio while still retaining our unique culture. Brooks is bringing economic prosperity to our side of town, and it's happening so quickly that the data is still catching up. Entrepreneurship is booming on the South Side. There's no limit to what can happen here.
Live from the Southside Magazine is a Latina-owned online and print publication that helps residents and visitors learn more about the South Side of San Antonio and all of Texas. Magazine features and columns support the local community by telling stories that promote people and businesses. Our goal is to expand community relationships and give Southside San Antonio residents an opportunity to express themselves. Learn more at southsidesanantonio.com.
And we are back here at Southwest Legacy High School. We are getting starting lineups for you all for the visiting Harlandale Indians. Number 4, Saxon Langenberg. Number 10, Pedro Valenzuela. Senior guard, number 23, Roger Dominguez. Another senior guard, number 24, Jimmy Dominguez. And number 30, Xavier Moreno here for the Indians. So that's going to be your starting lineup for the visiting Harlandale Indians, led by Coach De Los Santos. And now for the home team tonight, or today, this morning, Southwest Legacy Titans.
We're going to have to get used to saying good morning, aren't
I
we?
know, right?
This morning.
It took me a second. Senior guard, number 13 for the Southwest Legacy Titans, Daniel Rodriguez. Number 14, another senior guard, David Johnson. Fuller, Aiden Fuller, number 15, a senior. A senior guard, number 21, Joseph Wilson. And another senior, number 22, Emmanuel Villapando. So that's going to be our starting lineups, and it looks like Villapando and Valenzuela are going to meet in the middle for tip-off.
Haley, this might be one of the rare occasions in 28-5A where we have a straight 5 starting lineup made up of seniors.
Yeah.
On the girls' side of the ledger, a very young district all the way across the board. South San Bobcats probably have the most senior group on the girls' side of the ledger, but a straight senior starting 5 here for Southwest Legacy.
So lots of experience here, as you said, Coach. Southwest lost 2 games in their last 3, but the game they did win against Southside put up 86 points. So goes to show that Coach Abbott's Titans can probably explode whenever they need. And here we are with the tip. And the Titans grab it. Harlandale in a man-to-man defense to get the game started. Nothing tricky. And we're going to get the quick foul on Roger Dominguez. Just pushed a little too hard there. Was going for the pass. Made a little bit of contact with Johnson. And that'll be his first.
Big emphasis for Coach De Los Santos' coach teams on defense, and Roger try to get into the passing lane there. You'll see a very aggressive again as Saxon tries to, or Pedro tries to get his hand on a pass there. You see a very aggressive defense anytime Coach De Los Santos is on the bench.
Titans very patient here, not making any crazy shots, just looking for an opening. We see a drive and a finish for number 14, senior David Johnson. And Southwest Legacy opens up in the full court press, so they're also pedal to the metal on defense here. And Johnson tips the ball right out here as Valenzuela was looking to find Moreno in the corner.
That full court press, Haley, is one of the reasons that the Titan team can get a game up to 80 points.
Yeah, right.
If you're not able to break that press, those live ball turnovers are going to turn into Titan baskets.
Dominguez gets things set up. Looks like Titans playing a bit of a zone defense here. Harlandale just struggling to get the ball inside. No openings. Saxon with the drive, just short, but almost tips it back in.
The Titans with a man defense, Haley, but a lot of help, and they're going to move to it's like a ball defense. So they're looking for double team opportunities over here against Harlandale, and just on the outset, if they do something like that, you would expect Harlandale to try to skip past, get the ball, reverse the court, and so forth. But great help defense by the Titans.
Very good help defense, not giving up anything on the inside. Long three, nothing but net for Daniel Rodriguez. Great shot from Rodriguez. Southwest Legacy up 5-0. Still pressing in this in defense. And Dominguez just getting it back and forth, but a good little lay-in there for Moreno. So Harlandale successfully breaks the press there.
Nice touch pass. That's what you have to do against the press. You hold the ball, you're going to draw that trap. Nice touch pass by the Indians and the assist.
Good drive. Lay-in no good. Rebound. Valenzuela. Harlandale did have numbers, but Moreno just a little too hot on the lay-in.
He didn't receive the best pass. He kind of had to lag back for it. And if he had been led on the pass, he'd have had a breakaway layup. Didn't get the pass he was hoping for.
Great inside pass to Joseph Wilson.
Speaking of good passes, Joseph Wilson waiting on the backside block, and his teammate there, I'm not sure who made that pass, Haley, but that was just a great bounce pass to him. Able to catch it, put it right up.
We get a sub for the Indians. Noel Serna checks in for Roger Dominguez. And Harlandale struggling right now to find an open man. They hit Langenberg. And got the cut from Dominguez. Serna, three. Good.
Immediate impact there for Noel Serna.
Immediate impact for Noel Serna. Very good look. Good looking shot from my angle.
That was Roger Dominguez getting a quick break. I think Coach Fabian Villarreal just had to talk to him a little bit, but he's the leading scorer.
Good jumper there from Joseph Wilson. Great elevation as Langenberg breaks it. Cross-court pass to Serna. He says, let me try it again. And he hits it.
It's calibrated.
So Noel Serna off the bench comes in 2 threes in the matter of 30 seconds. He says, I want to be part of this one. And then almost gets the steal. That ball is going to stay with the Titans. We're going to get another quick sub. Moreno's going to check out. Roger Dominguez checks back in for Harlandale.
Yeah, Coach De Los Santos says, let's leave Noel in there a little bit longer.
Yeah, man.
2 straight threes.
Yeah.
Noel Serna, one of the young members of this team, a sophomore, trying to get some playing time.
Long three from senior number 12, Michael Terrazas. And Harlandale, again, doing a good job breaking that press, doing those touch passes like you had said, Coach, so that the Titans don't have time to trap. We're going to get a foul here on Southwest Legacy. It's going to be on number 23, Isaiah Salinas, his first for the Titans as well. Southwest Legacy leading this one 12-8, 3 minutes, 43 seconds left here in the first quarter. And Saxon almost gets in trouble, and he is. Southwest Legacy, Johnson rips it away. Little floater, Johnson, just long. Rebound, Valenzuela. And even on the rebounds, Coach, Southwest Legacy immediately trapping. 3, good for Roger Dominguez. He checks back in once in on the 3 action. So very good 3-point shooting from the Indians so far. 2 for Serna, 1 for Dominguez.
That spot, the free throw line extended over here on the left side near us. That's might be the hot spot for the Indians. It is so far.
Yeah. Good corner pass back for the Titans, and they are on fire from the 3-point line as well. It's going to be another 3 for senior number 13, Daniel Rodriguez. He has 2. So
Jimmy Dominguez tried to draw the charge. Jimmy Dominguez tried to draw the charge for the Indians, and he was flat on his back. The
easy bucket for Valenzuela.
The Titans take advantage of that and are able to get a good open 3 from the right corner on their previous possession.
So both teams shooting well from the perimeter so far. Good touch passes for the Titans as well. Long 3, no good for Villapando. And Langenberg's gonna bring it back up. Hits Serna in the corner with the jab, the drive, good. Good drive there by Serna, leading all scorers with 8. And that's gonna be a turnover on Southwest Legacy. Villapando was trying to hit Terrazas, but just a little long. We're going to get a couple of fresh legs here for the Titans. Looks like De Los Santos is checked in. Joseph Wilson back in. Fuller back in.
Looked like a straight-up platooning substitution.
Yeah.
Looked like we have 5 new players in here checking numbers.
And Cavazos, number 3, is checking in as well. So, yeah, full swap. Good look inside for Valenzuela, but just misses the floater. Wilson with the drive, but gets his pocket picked. Langenberg's able to snag that one somehow. Was almost a turnover for the Indians. And Southwest Legacy just menacing on this trapping defense, making it super hard for the Indians to find anything. Wilson with the lay-in just in and out. Serna almost gets trapped, but they're going to kick it out to Dominguez. Long 3, and it's good. Roger Dominguez, now he has 2 threes.
That one should be worth 4.
Again, Coach, I said it, I think the last game we called, I feel like we're watching the Mountain Dew 3-point contest over here. Lots of threes for both teams here early in this one. As we get to the 22nd mark left here in this first quarter, Wilson with the drive. Absorbs the contact, and he gets the bucket. Noel's trapped right in the corner, but good look inside to a cutting Valenzuela. Ball tipped out by Southwest Legacy. So 2 seconds left here as Jimmy Dominguez checks back in for Xavier Moreno.
Maybe a little bit of an offensive substitution. 2.6 seconds left to go. The Indians inbounding from their own baseline.
And Wilson just snags that rebound for Southwest Legacy. So that's going to do it for us for the first quarter of action. So far, Harlandale leading the Southwest Legacy Titans 18-17. We're going to take a quick break before we bring you all of the second quarter action. You are watching high school basketball on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel. And we are back here at Southwest Legacy High School. We just wrapped up the first quarter, Coach. Both teams shooting very, very well so far.
18-17, quick math here. 36 at half, 72. We're on a 70-point clip here after one quarter. One lead change here in the first quarter. The Southwest Legacy Titans had the lead for most of the quarter. The Harlandale Indians took the lead here with about a minute left here. The Indians inbounding at midcourt. Saxon sizing things up before he moves it into his half-court offense.
Good little look inside. Kick it out to Dominguez. And Harlandale moving the ball well. 3 for Jimmy Dominguez, just short. Rebound, Salinas. Long 3 for Southwest Legacy, just in and out. Good box out and rebound for Serna. And the spin move from Langenberg. Looked like a little football move there.
Let's make sure we're together. The officials looking at each other. Is it a block or charge? You tell us.
So we're going to get a foul on Isaiah Salinas for Southwest Legacy.
It ends up being a block. It looks like one official might have had the charge.
He was winding up his arms to call that charge.
I'm going to say that was a 50-50. You have to flip a coin on that one. I wasn't sure what the call was going to be. I don't know what I would have called if I was asked.
That's why we're up here.
That's why we're up here. No striped shirts, no whistles.
Good look inside from Serna. Reverse. Just short from Moreno. That ball's going to be out on Harlandale, so Southwest Legacy is going to have their chance here.
Early on, Haley, really impressed with Noel Serna's game. As a sophomore, we saw him hit some threes, but he's a good passer. Great interior pass there on that possession. It's
very good.
Just not able to convert.
He's bringing it on defense as well. Swarming defense here from Dominguez. Long 3 from Manuel Villapando. That's going to be good. That's his first. He's took a couple of three-point shots tonight or today. Hasn't been able to get one to fall, but does there. And just Serna has it just poked away there by De Los Santos, who's going to bring it up. He almost has it poked away by Dominguez.
Man defense for Harlandale, but they are also looking for the trap.
Yep.
You'll see anytime they feel like they can isolate a dribbler, they'll do that.
Southwest Legacy looking for some of those traps inside and then looking to kick it. And the tip in there from Joseph Wilson. Very, very athletic and savvy move there from Wilson. Doesn't try to even snag the rebound, just lifts it right back up into the basket. Wilson has 8 and is leading the Titans for scoring. Dominguez, 3, nothing but net.
That's what he's there for. 3 3-pointers for Roger Dominguez still. That free throw line extended over here on the left side in front of our table. That's a good spot for the Indians so far.
The 3 for Southwest Legacy, just in and out, but great rebound and put back for Villapando.
Oh my goodness. Great inside position and right back up, and Coach De Los Santos looks like he'll be calling a timeout.
So we'll take a quick timeout with them. Southwest Legacy leading the Harlandale Indians 24-21, 5 minutes, 11 seconds left here. You're watching high school basketball on the RC Auto Sports YouTube channel.
Live from the Southside Magazine is a Latina-owned online and print publication that helps residents and visitors learn more about the South Side of San Antonio and all of Texas. Magazine features and columns support the local community by telling stories that promote people and businesses. Our goal is to expand community relationships and give Southside San Antonio residents an opportunity to express themselves. Learn more at southsidesanantonio.com.
And we are back here at Southwest Legacy. Titans leading Harlandale 24-21, 5 minutes left here in this second quarter. As Harlandale goes to inbound the ball here again, facing the Titans full court press. And at times just struggling to find their open man, but it looks like Dominguez and Langenberg got it under control here. Southwest Legacy almost had a turnover there. Ball must have just went off of Fuller's foot on the trap. And Coach Abbott on the sidelines here trying to get his team fired up, trying to get them to really run these traps successfully, as we see the 3 for Gabriel Garcia off the bench for Harlandale. That's his first points of the night. And again, checking in, making an immediate impact. Several players on both teams actually doing that off of the bench. And that's going to be a turnover on Southwest Legacy. Johnson was going in for the layup, but I truthfully thought he might have traveled a bit, but just kicked the ball out off of his leg. So,
Haley, do you think that Coach De Los Santos has a 3-point shooting period in his practice?
I don't know. And it's funny, Coach, I was watching the teams warm up, and both of them were shooting very well. I was like, dang, but both these guys are making a lot of shots, and it truly did translate over to the game so far. So, and there we go, the swarming defense there for the Titans, and the lay-in for Fuller. His first points of the morning. And he really put on the Jets there. Fuller has some serious speed. We haven't seen that speed yet from him so far, but
quick hands to get a deflection, and then he was able to push it out in front. And boy, he was off to the races. Whoops.
We're not going to get a foul call there, but we're going to say the ball is off of the Titans, so it's going to be Harlandale basketball.
A very quick-moving game here. 2 fouls that the Indians have committed, and 1 that the Titans, only 3 fouls in 1.5 quarters here in the first half.
I like that, letting them play.
Well, they really have. I mean,
it's been clean basketball.
It's been pretty clean, yeah.
And a great look inside to Langenberg. His first points of the night. Great pass there from, I think that was from Gabriel Garcia. Good look inside. Long 3, in and out for Rodriguez. Rebound, Dominguez.
Oh, Saxon, you know he had his eye on him.
Oh, yeah. They look back to Saxon in the corner. Oh, and he just thought that Dominguez was going to finish that cut. Just came up a little short. Great little look inside, and again, just a fantastic save there. And another 3 for Villapando. He has 8, leading the Titans along with Joseph Wilson. They both have 8. Southwest back up, 29-26. Valenzuela kicks it to Dominguez in the corner. 3! My goodness. Roger Dominguez has had 4 threes so far, Coach.
4 threes. You remember in the first quarter, a little quick timeout, Coach Villarreal had a word or two with him, and must have been some very constructive criticism because Roger's come back on fire.
And we're going to get a foul call there. That's going to be on Saxon Langenberg, his first.
Only the second team foul against the Indians. This was while in the act of shooting Emmanuel Villalpando, who has 8 points for the Titans, a couple of threes and a 2-pointer. Will have get to diversify his account here if he can nail a free throw.
You get a sub before the Indians. Noel Sarna checks back in for Gabriel Garcia.
Yeah, Pondo unable to convert from the free throw line, so we're all tied up. We've had 3 lead changes and a couple of ties already. It's been a close game all the way.
Very close game. Serna, good look inside. The finish by Valenzuela. Very good look inside from Serna.
Once again, some great interior passing from the sophomore.
Just best back and forth. Harlandale back up, 31-29. Anybody's game at this point. Great look there, Valenzuela. We're going to get a timeout from Coach De Los Santos. We'll take a break with them. You're watching High School Sports on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel.
When we got a look at the gorgeous historic Hangar 9, we knew it was the perfect place for our wedding. It provided the blank canvas we needed to plan our dream wedding, and it fit our 370 guests easily. We had family come to Brooks from all over the world. We booked over 60 rooms at the Embassy Suite. It meant a lot to have our wedding at such an important historic landmark.
Revitalizing former military buildings helps us preserve our history, like the Air Force Officers Club, which is becoming Southerly Coast and Comfort. People from all over San Antonio will be able to sit back and enjoy a meal in the exact place where history unfolded. Nearby, the former Air Force Chapel will be transformed into an exciting restaurant concept.
And we are back here as the Indians have the ball. 1:30 seconds left here in the second quarter. Up 31-29. Inside look again to Valenzuela. They're trying to get him going, and they are. Valenzuela, quick jumper, little float. He has 6. So Harlandale now trying to trap in the corners. Long 3 in and out for Rodriguez. Rebound by Wilson, but he's hacked on the way up, so he'll have the chance at the line.
But what a rebound by Joseph Wilson, anticipating the arc of the ball and just got right in there and then back underneath the defense and had a putback opportunity. The Indians up by 4 now. 4 lead changes, a couple of ties in the ball game. Joseph Wilson off the mark on his first of 2 free throws.
And that foul was on number 24, Jimmy Dominguez, and we see Aiden Fuller check back in for the Titans. Wilson hits the second free throw. Look inside of Valenzuela, kicks out to Serna. Just in and out. He had to do a little bit of a heat check there. Good looking shot from Serna. And we're going to get a jump ball.
Pedro Valenzuela tying up De Los Santos there for a jump ball. You might remember Saxon Langenberg and Pedro Valenzuela, you might remember calling their names out a couple of times, more than a couple of times during football season. They were 2 members of a very talented wide receiver crew for Coach Albert Torres on the Indians football team.
So now Harlandale trying to do some of that trapping. Jumper no good, but the lay-in by Villapando short. He's fouled on the way up, though, by Pedro Valenzuela. So he's going to have the chance at the line again.
Pedro called for that foul, Haley?
Yes.
Okay.
Villapando hits the first one.
So able to diversify his portfolio there.
Yeah,
The second
there you
time at the
go.
free throw line. He's got to hit a 3, hit a 2, and now a free throw.
And he hits both. So Villapando in double digits for the Titans. He has 10. So we have 27 seconds left here. Langenberg, they're going to hit Saranen in the corner. He's going to drive. Has his pocket picked from behind, though, by De Los Santos. As we see the lay-in and the speed again from Aiden Fuller. So now Southwest Legacy has the lead, 34-33. Serna is hacked on the way up. De Los Santos was going for the charge there, but I think Serna was fouled before he made contact, and that foul is going to be called on number 22, Emmanuel Villapando, so his first.
So neither team, with 6 seconds left to go in the second quarter, neither team will reach the bonus. Coach Abbott pleading his case here with the official, thinking should have been a charge call. Serna, he's passed up a couple of threes here and driven that baseline the last couple of times he's had opportunities.
And he hits his first free throw. We get a sub quickly for Southwest Legacy as Cavazos checks in for Fuller. And he hits both. So great free throw shooting there for Noel. Gives the Indians the lead back, 35-34. We had quite a bit of lead changes here in this one, Coach. 6 seconds. Yeah, 6 seconds left here. Southwest Legacy is going to need a very quick shot. And they'll get it at the buzzer off of the bench. Cavazos, he hits the jumper. So Southwest Legacy is going to go in to halftime with the lead. The Titans lead the Indians 36-35. And we are going to take a quick break here at halftime. We'll come back, give you all an update on what's going on in 28-5A. But for now, you're watching high school sports on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel. We will be right back.
It started in 2019 with Texas Revolution Youth Football and Cheer. It was inspired by my sister, my late sister, Patricia Galaxy Mora. She had passed away. Before she had passed away, we had conversations about starting my own organization. Right now, our actual motivation is to get these kids to the next level as far as getting ready for middle school and high school football. Our plan for Texas Revolution is not only teaching them the fundamentals of football and cheer, but it's also teaching them how to be great young men and women, providing for the city south side, and also raising them right. No pass, no play. Being here and being very respectful to their coaches, to their moms, their dads, their guardians. And that's what we strive for, is to raising the next generation of athletes, but also great men and women too as well. Look us up on Facebook too as well for any questions or any concerns that you may have as well.
And we are back live from the Southwest Legacy Titan Gymnasium. The Southwest Legacy Titans leading the Harlandale Indians 36-35. We're at halftime here, and we're going to go catch up with what's going on in Castroville, Texas, where the McCullum Cowboys girls basketball team are playing the Medina Valley Panthers. We have Steve Mancha on the line. Steve, how's it going over there at Medina Valley?
It's a real tight game right now, Coach. Right now, the Cowboys are leading 11-9. Fast pace to both teams. They both came out firing from three. Giselle for the Cowboys leading both ways with 6, banging 3 3-pointers. Right now it's 11-11. Real exciting atmosphere. Everybody's loud. It was turn night for the Panthers, so So they came with a little bit extra enthusiasm. So they're going today.
Well, a little extra oomph for Parents' Night for the Medina Valley Panthers. I know the McCullum Cowboys have brought some noise along with them. All tied up 11-11 at Medina Valley. Thank you, Steve. We'll be looking for texts from you as we go. Have fun over there. Good luck to the Cowboys. Good luck to the Panthers.
Yes, sir. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Steve.
Live from the Southside Magazine is a Latina-owned online and print publication that helps residents and visitors learn more about the South Side of San Antonio and all of Texas. Magazine features and columns support the local community by telling stories that promote people and businesses. Our goal is to expand community relationships and give Southside San Antonio residents an opportunity to express themselves. Learn more at southsidesanantonio.com.
The perfect match. It's what so many of us are looking for. When it comes to getting a mortgage, how can you find the one that's perfect for you? Start with your local independent mortgage broker. Because the only way to get a mortgage that's cheaper, faster, and easier is to talk to us first. Find your perfect mortgage match. Call us today.
Finding the right home is hard. Now finding the right realtor, that's the easy part. Vanessa G. Medina with Proper Realty will work hard to help you find the right home for you and your family. Contact Vanessa today and let Proper Realty help you find your dream home.
When you belong to a place as much as it belongs to you, you call it home. A place to gather, entertain, and make memories near shops, restaurants, and green spaces. A place to raise a family and grow. Life is good here and getting better. And at Brooks, we are just getting started. Live Brooks. When you belong to a place as much as it belongs to you, you call it home.
And we're back live from the Southwest Legacy High School Gymnasium. The Southwest Legacy Titans have a halftime lead over the Harlandale Indians, 36-35. We've had 5, 6, 7 lead changes, 3 ties in the first half. A very well-played game, fast-paced. And we're still on that 70-point clip. Haley, if my math serves me here. We had a call in from Steve Mancha, who is out at Medina Valley for the McCullum Cowboys Medina Valley girls basketball game over. That's a big one. McCullum can clinch at the very least a co-championship with a victory. More importantly than that, they would clinch the first seed, the top seed in the playoffs if they can come away from Medina Valley with a victory. On the other hand, on the other side of that coin, Medina Valley wins the game. If Medina Valley beats McCullum, boy, that race is just, the top 3 are going to be all tied up. It's gonna, with 1 game remaining, and it's just a funny situation there, Haley, a very unique situation, an uncommon situation. One team has swept the other. You know, A has swept B, B has swept C, and C has swept A. You know, so it's just that none of them will have an advantage in record-wise. They're tied up in more ways than one, and head-to-head, and everything else. So a great race, and we're going to be hoping that Steve sends us some texts from over there, and we'll keep you up to a very important game on the girls' side of the ledger. Here we are minutes ago. Haley, what are your thoughts on this first half?
I mean, it's been a back and forth first half. As you said, Coach, we've had so many lead changes. We're losing count. Very, very good shooting on both sides of the ball. The Titans and the Indians on fire from three. I think what's going to win this game, in my opinion, is kind of who takes care of the ball better, right? Southwest Legacy's come out in that full court press the entire game. Harlandale so far has done a pretty good job of taking care of the ball. I'm going to be curious to see if the Indians come out here with that they press right in the second half. I think we've seen that from De Los Santos and Harlandale and some of the other games that we've covered. So I'll be curious to see if they kind of pick up the full court press and see if they can get some defense that leads to offense, like you always say. But I really think it's going to come down to who takes care of the ball better here in this situation.
And you make a great point there about the difference. The Southwest Legacy Titans have extended their defense across the full court. Harlandale picking up defense on their half court, but the defense for both sides intense. A lot of hands in the passing lanes and a lot of deflections. You just really have to stay alert anytime you have the ball or near the ball. And just a great display of defense on both sides. The Titans, of course, playing about 94 feet of defense, and the Indians playing a little bit shorter version of that press defense. But I think you're exactly right. It's going to come down to possessions and turnovers. Another thing that we might keep an eye on is the Titans, I think, have done a little better job on their offensive boards. They've got a few more second and third chances than the Indians have gotten. A lot of times down here, it's been down here for the Indians on our end of the court. It's been one and done, a shot, and it's defense whether you make or miss. And I think the Titans have done just a little better job on their offensive boards than I beg your pardon. The Titans have done a better job than the Indians have done so far in the first half. But a fast pace. Neither team reached the bonus in the second half. Not a whole bunch of whistles, but it's really. I mean, it's as great as the defense has been. It really hasn't been that physical. You know, I haven't been a whole lot of situations where I was expecting a whistle and not hearing one. So a very cleanly played game, as intense as the pressure has been. I think that it's been very much foul-free, not just whistle-free, but, zooming out a little bit, foul-free as well.
Absolutely. So looks like we have our officials back out here. So we should get things going.
Again, a lot at stake for the Indians here today. They'll have 4 opportunities. They've got 4 games left. This one and 3 more. One more win by the Indians will punch their ticket to the playoffs. Of course, where they finish in the district race and seeding that goes along with that is still a lot to be determined. But one more victory by the Indians or a loss by the Wynn Mavericks will punch Harlandale's playoff ticket.
Harlandale get the ball to start this half. That's going to go off of De Los Santos, so Harlandale's going to keep the ball here.
I think the Titans have tightened up their perimeter defense, and the Indians just not getting a whole lot of great looks from the arc anymore. As at the end of the second quarter, we saw Harlandale aiming for the interior a little bit more.
Good save there. 3 in and out. We're going to get a foul under the basket. I think that's going to be on. Yeah, that's going to be on Joseph Wilson. I think he just pushed one of the Indians in the back. So
that's his first one. And to make your point again, Haley, it was the Indians that turned the ball over before they had an opportunity to take a shot.
Yep.
Southwest Legacy unable to convert on that. But here we go again, almost turning it over.
Yep.
Great defense by Southwest Legacy.
Very good defense. Coach Abbott on the sideline getting him fired up as Langenberg with the drive and the finish.
Boy, what body control, huh?
Yeah.
Saxon. We saw that again. We saw that on the football field as well. But boy, he goes up and has a lot of body control after he's left the floor. Uh-oh.
And they're going to count the bucket there. They're going to count the bucket for Villapando, I believe.
Yeah, he hit the 3. I think the the officials are ruling that the foul occurred simultaneously. It was Pedro Valenzuela trying to push his way through a screen.
So wait, did they count that 3?
Well, the scoreboard did, and they're going to get the ball back.
Back?
Boy, that's an unusual call. I'm going to have to go pull out my rule book on that one.
Yeah, a little confused there, but nevertheless, Titans leading the Indians 39-37. That foul was on Pedro Valenzuela. The drive, kick back out. Villalpando, he hits another 3. So he is on fire for the Titans. Started off by missing a couple shots, but he's made several 3s since then. Great spin. Oh, wow. So they're going to call the offensive foul on Langenberg there.
Boy, I think just from my perspective, it looked like the defender was still, but he was basically under the hoop when the contact was made. Of course, you don't have that arc.
That arc like they got in the NBA.
The big guys do, but that was a tough call.
So Southwest Legacy starting to pull away a little bit. Up 5 here on the Harlandale Indians.
Biggest lead of the morning, Haley, or afternoon now.
Oh, great tip in. Gets his own rebound. Villalpando puts it back in. He's up to 18. And again, Southwest Legacy coming out in this trap. The Indians being a little slow with it. A little slower, I should say, than they were in that first half. Kick out, corner 3, Dominguez, it's good.
Big bucket.
Much needed bucket there from Roger Dominguez. And we are getting a timeout. So Titans leading 44-40. We got 5 minutes, 37 seconds left here in the third quarter. We're going to take a quick break with them. You're watching high school basketball on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel.
Finding the right home is hard. Now finding the right realtor, that's the easy part. Vanessa G. Medina with Proper Realty will work hard to help you find the right home for you and your family. Contact Vanessa today and let Proper Realty help you find your dream home.
And we are back live. The Southwest Legacy Titans holding a 44-40 lead over Harlandale. We're in the third quarter, and looks like Coach Abbott and the Titans have made a little adjustment with their full court press. A little bit more of an even zone, a 2-1-2. The press that we were seeing in the first half, Ailey, was more of a 1-2-1, 1-1. And the difference there is that with a two-man front zone defense, you're going to be able to trap the middle a whole lot easier, it's a lot easier to trap the middle than it is with a 1-2-1.
Now here we go. So Harlandale, like we talked about at halftime, now Harlandale's coming out in the full court press.
It looks like man full court.
Yeah, man to man full court. Going to get a little help here from Dominguez. And here we go. We try to get the trap in the corners for the Indians. Wilson with the drive. Tries to go inside to Salinas, but no good. Ball tipped out by Harlandale.
Took Southwest Legacy just a second to figure that out, and they were holding back. And when you hold back against a man, full court man, you're bringing a lot of defense with you.
3, good. Great looking shot there from senior number 13, Daniel Rodriguez.
That's his third three.
That's his third 3. We get the turnover. David Johnson steals it away. Ball just short there for Villalpando. Wow, as Dominguez was hitting 3, but Moreno runs over Isaiah Salinas, and he gets the charge called on him. That foul's going to be on Moreno. And Salinas doing a pretty good job of selling now 2 of those charges.
A big charge taken there by the Titans as as Harlandale had a breakaway layup, and that charge here at midcourt just stopped the play. There's nothing that the Titans would have been able to do once that ball was down court, but that charge was a great defensive play, or a charge taken.
3 for Terrazas. It's good. So that's going to put Southwest Legacy up 10 here. Titans leading 50-40, pulling away. And the 3 right in return for Roger Dominguez. Man, he is hot. He has 18. I think at least 5 of those have been 3-pointers.
I think he's got all 6 points for Harlandale in the second, this third quarter.
Yeah, this quarter. Easy drive in and out, but we're going to get the blocking foul on Pedro Valenzuela. He's frustrated, says, how does that look any different from the charge called on the other end?
That's his 3rd foul, and I think he's got a good point. Looked like he was in pretty good position, but that's just an extremely difficult call for an official to make, and he certainly had a better angle than I did. So 3 fouls for Pedro Valenzuela. He was the victim of the charge call going in the other direction. He thought he was in position here to get to repay the hospitality, if you will, but he's called for a block on this side underneath the basket.
Rodriguez hits his first free throw. He has 10. And he hits the second as well. So Southwest Legacy leading Harlandale 52-43. 4 minutes, 5 seconds left here. And just picked right off by Johnson. He's going to have the lay-in on the left with the finish.
Southwest Legacy making you look like Nostradamus, Haley. It has been the difference here in the third quarter has been those turnovers.
Harlandale, again, just struggling a little bit with the press, but not with the 3, as Langenberg hits his first 3 of the morning or the afternoon. And the ball just tipped away, almost stolen for the Indians. Very long shot there for Aiden Fuller, no good. Langenberg trapped in the middle. Valenzuela with the and 1. Count the bucket for Valenzuela. He'll have the chance for 3. We're going to get that foul called on number 13 senior Daniel Rodriguez of Southwest Legacy.
First foul for Daniel. That's the 4th foul against the Titans. The Indians have been called for 2. So still a ways from the bonus, but Pedro Valenzuela, again, what body control, what strength. We saw him do that again. Not to belabor the point, but he was a great wide receiver. We saw him make a lot of catches in traffic, and again, showing that strength and body control Valenzuela is.
Misses the free throw, rebound by Wilson. We got some subs in for Southwest Legacy too, so Villapando's back in the game. Michael Terrazas back in the game as well for Southwest Legacy. Quick jumper, good shot there by Johnson. And we are gonna get a timeout here. So Southwest Legacy leading 56-48. 2 minutes left, or just under 3 minutes left here in the third quarter. We'll take a break with them. You're watching high school basketball on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel. We'll be right back.
Live from the Southside Magazine is a Latina-owned online and print publication that helps residents and visitors learn more about the South Side of San Antonio and all of Texas. Magazine features and columns support the local community by telling stories that promote people and businesses. Our goal is to expand community relationships and give Southside San Antonio residents an opportunity to express themselves. Learn more at southsidesanantonio.com.
We're back live from Southwest Legacy High School. Haley, I want to come back to a point you made at halftime. The Titans leading by 8 points, and if in your mind, just think about how many turnovers that the the Titans have gotten and how many turnovers the Indians have gotten. I think that difference that you come up with is going to be that 8-point difference.
And Langenberg with the drive, the scoop, the score. Great ball movement there by Langenberg. Little Euro. Johnson looking to get something going. He's fouled. Foul's going to be on number 20, Gabriel Garcia for Harlandale, his first.
The Titans inch closer to the bonus here. 2 minutes and 19 seconds left to play in the third quarter. 5 fouls. So they're 2 fouls away from getting into the bonus.
So far, Southwest Legacy's been pretty good at the line, so definitely not something you want to do. And wow, Villapando with another 3. He's up to 21. So very good game from Emmanuel.
Great screen on that play, and Noel Cerna had to go underneath the screen, just was not able to catch up. Villapando got there.
Saxon with the drive, just a little short on the layup. And Saxon's called on the foul.
That'll be Saxon's third foul, and on the floor, so no shots. But the next whistle against the Indians, and every whistle after that will send the Titans to the line. Uh-oh.
Yep, we're going to get offensive push-off there from Wilson.
Trying to create some space for the pass and get a call for the offensive foul. So that's one of the few turnovers that the Indians have had this quarter. Down by 9, and it really has been. The tell of the tape has been turnovers, as you said, at halftime.
Good read there for Harlandale. Almost turned over, but Serna saves it. Three in the middle, good.
How about the ball movement?
For Gabriel Garcia, his second 3, very, very good ball movement.
A lot of patience there for the Indians as they move the ball around the perimeter, and passed up a halfway decent look a couple of times in that possession. Ended up getting a real nice look here from the right corner and a 3-pointer. And the deficit back down to 6. 59-53, the Titans up.
And the big block. I believe that was blocked away by Gabriel Garcia. So great defense there from Garcia, again, coming in off the bench, making an impact here for Harlandale.
Well, he got up there, a baseline drive by Joseph Wilson, and denied with some great defense. The Indians still in that man defense, really not looking. He carried the ball, the official says. Daniel Rodriguez, not sure that he agrees with him, but the official gets a final say in that. So a little bit of a carry. It's a man defense over here on this side for the Indians. Not a whole lot of help. I think they are trying to. I think they're doing some rim protecting, but they've got to defend the perimeter as well, as the Titans have done a great job. And well, it looked like the Indians had thrown that one away. Fuller must have tipped it over there in front of the officials. So. Still, Harlandale's ball, under a minute to play in the third quarter, trailing by 6. And how about that defense? My goodness, 94 feet
just
away.
Ruthless.
Yep.
3 just in and out, but rebound. Indians. Roger Dominguez comes up with that one. Serna drive, lay-in. Shot just in and out, and they're going to call the charge on Serna.
So the Indians will pick up defense again, 94 feet, man defense. The Titans want to clear and go one-on-one, like their chances one-on-one. They'll get across midcourt.
Titans moving the ball here, 21 seconds left. And we're gonna get a jump ball on Dominguez and De Los Santos. That ball's gonna stay with Southwest Legacy, but very good defense there by Dominguez. We get a sub for Harlandale. Xavier Moreno checking in for Roger Dominguez. And Villapando's who you want to take this shot right now. Wouldn't be surprised if they get it back to him somehow. De Los Santos with the drive in the corner. The floater just in and out for Cavazos. So that's going to do it here for the third quarter. Southwest Legacy up 59-53. So pulling away a little bit, leading by 6 points over Harlandale Indians. We're going to come back with all of the fourth quarter action. Stay right here with us. You're watching high school basketball on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel.
The perfect match. It's what so many of us are looking for. When it comes to getting a mortgage, how can you find the one that's perfect for you? Start with your local independent mortgage broker. Because the only way to get a mortgage that's cheaper, faster, and easier is to talk to us first. Find your perfect mortgage match. Call us today.
And we're back live from Southwest Legacy High School, where the Harlandale Indians have taken the short trip for this 28-5A boys basketball game. The Titans up by 6, 59-53 as we head into the fourth quarter. Got an update from Castroville, Texas. It's 37-30. Medina Valley with the lead in that game. And boy, what a big game that is on the girls' side of the ledger. Medina Valley wins this game. It just puts that race in a spin, a three-way tie for first. If McCullum can come out of that with a win, Haley, they'll be the top seed. Turnover.
Yeah, turnover there, and the lay-in good for David Johnson. Harlandale just getting caught up in these little cornered traps here, just right past half court. And some players who maybe aren't used to handling the ball as much. But the great pass from Valenzuela to Serna gets the easy bucket for the Indians. Chips away, keeps the lead right here at 6.
Haley, I think you just made a great. I think you made a great point at halftime. I'm going to come back to that. And in order for the Indians to close this 5-6 point gap here, we haven't had the lead changes we've had in the third quarter, in the fourth quarter, and second half that we had in the first half. And for Harlandale to do that, they're going to have to match some of those turnovers. They've just given the ball up a few more times than Southwest Legacy has in the second half. And I think the 6 point difference is about the turnovers here.
Yep, absolutely. And that's going to be the fourth foul on Valenzuela. So he does not have much room to wiggle with here. That would be a pretty big loss for the Indians, as he's going to take a breather.
He's an interior player for Harlandale, so I'm not sure that sub that came in. Coach Dos Santos is going to have to make a decision whether he's just going to move out of the interior at all, completely, or if he's going to have somebody else play the interior for Pedro. So 7 point lead after that free throw.
Get the pass over in the corner. Gabriel Garcia looks inside. The reverse by Moreno, just a little long. Corner three, Villapando, you don't want to leave him open. Joseph Wilson. And just so many offensive boards for Southwest Legacy. Ball's going to stay here with the Titans, but Southwest Legacy had 4 or 5 opportunities, to put the ball back in, couldn't finish it, but the Indians, if they want to get caught back up in this game, are going to need to secure some of those rebounds the first time. And there you go. Villalpando takes care of it, up to 23, makes the most of the opportunity. Corner 3, good for Gabriel Garcia. He has 3 threes himself off of the bench. Again, Garcia making the most of the minutes. Harlandale getting a little stretched out on the traps. Board snagged by Langenberg. Indians don't have numbers here, but Langenberg is somehow not called. Somehow there's no foul called on that, even though...
Well, he drew a lot of hands and forearms and biceps and all, but the official didn't see any contact, and goes out on the Southwest Legacy Titans. The Indians inbounding underneath their own basket, still down by 6. They had to stop on this side to get an opportunity to bring that lead down a little bit.
Long 3 in and out, but rebound by Serna in. Good put back. Rebound by Noel. And Harlandale just getting beat by the speed from Southwest Legacy, and Wilson was fouled on the way up again. Not sure. That was on Noel Serna for the foul. Just a bit, this half, I would say, coach is being called very different than the first half of basketball that we saw so far.
A little bit tighter. Noel Serna thought he had his hand on the ball. The official says some of that arm came across Wilson's face, and so that's a foul. Wilson has a chance here to get that lead back up to 6. Indians having a hard time dwindling the deficit down beyond below 6.
Yeah, and we'll keep it right here. We actually just got a score update for girls soccer. So Southwest defeated McCullum 5-1 on the Southwest side. Mia Montaigne and Mercedes Gonzalez scored two times apiece.
Southwest boys and girls soccer teams, just a couple of great soccer programs out there, and they were both district champs last year, Haley, and both the boys and the girls soccer teams at Southwest with 14-0 records. So,
wow.
So there's some good things going on over there with the Southwest Dragons and their soccer program, boys and girls side. And McCullum, Coach Urbina over there at McCullum's got the Cowboys program on the upswing as well, too. She led the Cowboys to the playoffs for the first time in some years for the soccer team, for the girls soccer team. So some great things going on all across 28-5A. It's just been such a fun district to follow. Volleyball and, of course, now basketball. We're going to move into some softball and baseball, soccer going on full steam now. So back here at Southwest Legacy, live action. The Indians having a hard time putting a dent in a 6-point lead. They've got the ball. 5 minutes and a half to play in the fourth quarter. They've got the ball. They're going to have to get it up court against some heavy pressure and try to convert.
Great cut there from Roger Dominguez. In the corner 3, good! Gabriel Garcia, he is hot. 4 threes from Garcia off of the bench, and there we go, Coach. Indians cut into that lead. Titans now leading 66-63.
This is the smallest lead that the Titans have had this half, and again, it came as a result of a stop and a big 3 over there.
Drive, kick, floater, no good, but rebound by Villalpando, and
I think Gabriel Garcia is called for that. Coach Abbott not pleased with the decisions that his group was making there, but again, another offensive board, a second chance, and second chance for the Titans.
foul was on number 20, Gabriel Garcia, as Villapando is going to get a chance at the line. Villapando misses.
Misses his first of 2 opportunities. 5 minutes. We've got 5 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. The Indians have dwindled the deficit down to 3. Villapando, who's just been lights out from the perimeter, misses on that first free throw. He had a nice offensive rebound and a putback, fouled on the putback, so he has 2 shots coming. 10 fouls for the Indians. The Dragons in a double bonus now.
And he hits the second one. So Harlandale still trying to find a way to get the ball up and just cannot. That's going to be
another turnover.
Another turnover for the Indians. That's going to be good for Isaiah Salinas. Ball poked away by Wilson. It's going to be Harlandale basketball.
It's relentless defense, as you said earlier, Haley, by the Southwest Legacy Titans. It's 94 feet of defense. Anywhere the Indians pick up the ball, well, they're just going to draw heavy man pressure, if not double.
Saxon's going to bring the ball up here. Trying to split that trap in the middle. We're going to get a jump ball. Ball's going to stay with Harlandale. So Saxon's just trying to split that trap in the middle. Good pass inside of Valenzuela. He's just long on the shot. And they're going to call Jimmy Dominguez on the foul there. Pushed David Johnson from behind on the rebound.
And a double bonus for the Titans. Now the Indians haven't been called for 10 fouls or more in a half. So now every time the whistle is blown against the Indians, you'll see 2 shots, whether in the act of shooting or not. Pedro Valenzuela back on the floor. Ailey, he's got 4, I believe. He's got 4 fouls. Do I have that number right? Pedro Valenzuela?
Yes, yeah, he has 4, so he's checking back in.
So he's going to have to be very careful with his defense. I think that, on the offensive side of the ball, he's a big presence in the middle. He's able to get to reverse the court a little bit for the Indians, so he needs to be in there, but he's going to have to be really careful on the defensive side. 4 fouls.
And Johnson hits the second one. So again, Harlandale just struggling and getting trapped on that press, but there we go. Langenberg's going to bring it up, lay it in. Good speed from Langenberg. Leads back down to 5. Johnson taking his time, hitting Rodriguez. Southwest Legacy taking good care of the basketball. Swatted away by Langenberg. Indians need a score here. Would be a big bucket. The pass out to Langenberg in the corner. He loses the ball a bit, but the cross-court pass. Indians keep it alive. They're looking inside, trying to get something going. And we're going to get the foul. So Jimmy Dominguez is going to have a shot at the line. That foul, I want to say, is going to be on, let's see, Daniel Rodriguez.
So Jimmy Dominguez at the line. I believe these are his first free throws of the afternoon now. Trailing 70-65, fouled in the act of shooting. He's got 2 shots, nails the first one. So Jimmy Dominguez, first point I have for him down.
Yep, first point for Dominguez.
He can get the deficit back down to 3 if he can hit this free throw. And a little over 3.5 minutes to play.
Just in and out. But Valenzuela was hacked on the... Oh, and that is a call. Yeah, that's going to be reversed for sure.
Official's going to get a little help. They get it right. They get it right. Credit to the officials there. All three of them watching the ball.
Yeah.
He just must have been blocked by something that was obviously out on the Southwest Legacy Titans. But credit to the crew for getting it right. A missed free throw left the deficit at 4. Jimmy Dominguez bringing it up. 3.5 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. A bucket here would dwindle the lead to as low as it's been this half for the Titans.
Not sure what the call is.
I think we had a toddler getting a little too close to the court, and the official says we need to keep him a little further away from the sidelines. Probably a pretty good call. There's some big boys out there on the court. The toddler, I'm sure, waiting for his opportunity, but he's just not ready yet. Don't want him taking the charge here.
No. Understandably so. Inside the and one, the bucket, count it for Jimmy Dominguez. And Dominguez hasn't scored much this game, but these last few points he has had, they have been when it has mattered most.
The 3 points that he has scored this afternoon has been in the last 30 seconds.
Yep.
Big 3 points that they are. He's got an opportunity to convert an and one here, and if he does, it'll be a 1 point deficit, and that will be the smallest lead for the Titans so far this half. No Don Nelson bounce, and look who got it.
So keeps the offense alive here for Harlandale.
That is exactly why Coach Del Santos wants to have Valenzuela on the floor. Again, remember that he's got 4 fouls, and he's got to be very careful.
Jumper, in and out, no good. Indians rip it away. That's going to be a jump ball, but that's going to be Titan basketball. Possession arrow in favor of Southwest Legacy.
Pedro Valenzuela going high up. Joseph Wilson tying him up, and the arrow, as you said, pointed to Southwest Legacy Titans, so they get the ball. Full court defense, defense for the Indians. And he tightens up, 70-68.
Southwest Legacy now got a little caught up in the trap. They're able to break it. Trying to get set in their offense here. Stepped over and back. Ball tipped out by Southwest Legacy. That's going to be turnover, Harlandale basketball.
Jimmy Dominguez, great defense on that. He had a tip, and he was trying to tip it to himself. It would have been a live ball turnover, and maybe the Indians could have converted on a fast break there. The Titans did a good job to knock it out of bounds and allow themselves to set up in a half-court defense.
You can kind of feel, Coach, even though the Indians down by 2, the momentum kind of starting to swing in their favor a little bit. And the bucket, big-time bucket there from Gabriel Garcia. I am not sure. There was no foul call on that. We must have missed something. Now we're all tied up here at 70. Coach De Los Santos telling his defense to settle back in. Don't try to trap. Just stay with your man.
Saxon Landenberg over here on Emmanuel Villapando, who's been hot in the second half. Not a whole lot of help that you're going to get. A little switch. He'll cross with him.
Johnson in the corner looking for Wilson.
Oh, Pedro's got to be careful.
Yep, just got to stay. 5-second call.
A 5-second call. My goodness.
And we are going to get a timeout. I think that was called by Coach De Los Santos. We have an interesting one here. Knotted up 70-70. We'll take a quick break. You're watching high school basketball on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel.
When you belong to a place as much as it belongs to you, you call it home. A place to gather, entertain, and make memories near shops, restaurants, and green spaces. A place to raise a family and grow. Life is good here and getting better. And at Brooks, we are just getting started. Live Brooks.
And we are back live here at Southwest Legacy Gymnasium on the campus of Southwest Legacy High School. What a beautiful campus, what a beautiful gym here. We've got 1 minute and 50 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. We're all tied up at 70 apiece. There have been 8 lead changes. This is the 4th time this afternoon that the game's been tied. The Titans bringing it in right by their bench. Haley, it's all yours.
Southwest Legacy, Wilson gets the reverse. Big bucket there from Joseph Wilson. That puts Southwest up 72-70. Langenberg lays it right back in. We're tied again, 72-72. Minute 30 seconds left here in this game. Salinas bringing it up for Southwest Legacy. Villapando has the ball. He is not someone you want shooting if you are on Harlandale.
If you're rooting for Harlandale, you don't want to be up on the shooting at all. If you're rooting for the Titans, you want him to get a look.
It to him. Long three, short by Wilson. Rebound, Dominguez. Valenzuela gets it back into the hands of Langenberg, trying to get it into the hands of the ball handlers. Langenberg, 3, short. And Langenberg grabs it, but we get a timeout by Coach De Los Santos, so the ball is going to stay with the Indians here. We'll take another break with them, 72-72. It's going to be an interesting next 30 seconds if you're watching high school basketball on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel. Stay with us. We will be right back.
When you belong to a place as much as it belongs to you, you call it home. A place to gather, entertain, and make memories near shops, restaurants, and green spaces. A place to raise a family and grow. Life is good here and getting better. And at Brooks, we are just getting started. Live Brooks.
And we're back again at the Southwest Legacy Gymnasium for this big 28-5A boys basketball game. I looked up at the clock, and you know that timeout, the timeout timer always gets me.
Yeah, it thinks you're going, yeah.
I know we are in the last minute or so of the game. We're all tied up 72-72 in 10 seconds. We're going to tell you exactly how much time is left. I didn't look up before they started.
I think it's 36.2.
Okay, let's see.
I think.
Haley, you are 36.2. That's why. You are the queen of play-by-play. On top of it all, they're 72-72, 36.2 seconds to play. The Harlandale Indians with a big defensive rebound over here on this side, and Coach De Los Santos calling that timeout to save his group before the jump ball was called. I believe the jump is in the Indians' favor either way, so they want to hold on to that.
Langenberg, and they're going to call a blocking foul there on Salinas. He's done that several times. That's the first time that it's been called a block as opposed to a charge.
Boy, and the gasp that you heard, I think, came from the Harlandale bench because Pedro has 4 fouls.
Yeah.
And it's still foul number 6, so the Indians not in the bonus quite yet. We're down to 32 seconds, and Harlandale still with the ball. I think there's really too much time to take that last second shot. I don't know if they're going to be able to hold it for 30 seconds with this kind of defense going. If the shot avails itself, I think the Indians just going to have to take it.
Right inside, Valenzuela draws the double team and tries to hit Dominguez, but ball got turned over there. Southwest Legacy, just 7 seconds left. They're going to look for something, and we're going to get a timeout here on Coach Abbott, so we'll keep it right here. Just have 4 seconds left.
I looked up quickly, 4.1 seconds here now. And Coach Abbott looked like he was going to let his Titans figure this one out. They struggled to get something going. It looked like they were a little bit out of sorts. So a great timeout there by Coach Abbott to draw something up and get a good get a good try at a last shot here, and this one will likely come very at the buzzer, or very close to it. The Indians, again, to your point, Haley, at halftime, a turnover was the result of the possession here prior to this opportunity for the Southwest Legacy Titans. All tied up, and boy, what a race that we've got here right now. Before we enter the result of this game, Harlandale at the top of the race, 8-2. They're 2 games up on Southwest Legacy, who is in a tie for third with Southwest. South San right on Harlandale's heels at 7-3. The Indians, it's just the top 4 in this race. They're just very close to each other. They're very, very close to each other in ability, and it's anybody's game when the top 4 play. And of course, just right outside the bubble, they're trying to get themselves back into the top 4 hunt. But here we go. The Titans with the ball. 4.1 seconds to go. A little bit of a defensive assignment. Coach De Los Santos calling timeout. There was a little bit of confusion about who had whom. And Coach De Los Santos alertly was aware of that. He said, "No, we're going to have a timeout here. Let's talk about this again." And so,
and I think Coach De Los Santos probably trying to see, I guess, how the Titans were setting up, and maybe calls a timeout. Okay, let's see if they end up trying to switch the play that they're going to run right here, or if they don't, if they'll pick up in the same defensive alignment that they had chatted about a few seconds ago.
Well, the way the game has been going, I'd be highly surprised if Emmanuel Villalpando is not high up on the list of priorities there to take the shot. And so you got to be aware of where he is, and not likely that he's going to get an inbound pass and create. So you want to be very careful about maybe a screen for him and to free him to get a shot. But he's the furthest away from the bucket. We'll see who gets the entry pass, but I'd be real surprised if the Titans don't look for Villalpando here on this last shot.
And the ball tipped away. It's going to stay here with Southwest Legacy. They were trying to get it to Daniel Rodriguez.
Stays on the same sideline, so Coach Abbott not needing another timeout, pretty much can run the same play. Just move the scheme down a little bit closer to your bucket, and let's run it again, same play. And here we go.
They're going to hit De Los Santos. He goes for the 3, in and out, and so we are headed to overtime. Good defense there for the Indians. Good look for Southwest Legacy, but we're going to get some free basketball on this lovely Saturday afternoon. 72-72, we'll head it into overtime. Stay with us. You're watching high school basketball on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel.
It started in 2019 with Texas Revolution Youth Football and Cheer. It was inspired by my late sister, Patricia Galaxy Mora. She had passed away. Before she had passed away, we had conversations about starting my own organization. Right now, our actual motivation is to get these kids to the next level as far as getting ready for middle school and high school football. Our plan for Texas Revolution is not only teaching them the fundamentals of football and cheer, but it's also teaching them how to be great young men and women, providing for the city south side, and also raising them right. No pass, no play. Being here and being very respectful to their coaches, to their moms, their dads, their guardians. And that's what we strive for, is to raising the next generation of athletes, but also great men and women too as well. Look us up on Facebook too as well for any questions or any concerns that you may have as well.
You're muted. And we're back at Southwest Legacy High School for first overtime period. As Haley said, we've got some free basketball for you. All tied up at the end of regulation, 72 apiece, and very consistent scoring. As we said, we were expecting a 70-point a game to be up in the 70-point range, and here we go. We have it. So 72 apiece before we go to overtime. Haley, the Titans really led for most of that, most of the fourth quarter. The Indians kind of changed the momentum just a little bit, and you made that call when you felt it coming, and it stayed true. The Indians unable to convert on their last possession, and it gave the Titans a couple of opportunities with 4.1 seconds here to come up winners. They weren't able to do that either, so all tied up. Again, not a surprising status when you take into account just how closely competitive all these teams are in 28-5A.
Yeah, and both the Titans and the Indians doing a great job in the fourth quarter there. Indians turning the ball over a little bit too much due to Southwest Legacy's menacing defense, and then Indians able to extend this game into overtime by kicking up their defense another notch there late in the fourth. So both teams pretty evenly matched so far. This is going to be an interesting 3 minutes here, or interesting 4 minutes, for overtime.
Saxon Langenberg again has called to defend Manuel Villalpando. A great job he's done.
And a big block there from Gabriel Garcia. It's going to be Harlandale basketball.
Boy, did he go up. A little bit of a vertical there by Gabriel Garcia, and the ball goes out of bounds on the Titans. Right before that play, we're going to have to get a little first aid here. I think we got a bloody lip after that block.
I think he might have lost it. I don't want to speculate, but he had something in his hand. I don't know what it was. I don't want to say he lost a tooth, but
doesn't look like it.
I don't want to speculate. I thought he grabbed something out of his mouth. Maybe it was a contact or something in his eye. I'm not sure.
Okay, it looks like just from here, it looks like he's got them all, Mom. So, but he's going to get tended to, of course, before he's get evaluated before he's allowed back on the court. So the Indians now, after losing the tip of the at overtime, will get the ball back and have an opportunity maybe here to score first.
That ball tipped away by Aiden Fuller.
We're on Harlandale's offensive side of the court, but back here, I was making the point that Saxon has done a great job on Villalpando here in the fourth quarter, really quieting him, not really shutting him out, but quieting him down just a bit. And we haven't really called his name here in a bit.
Inside Valenzuela with the finish. Good look. Inside to Pedro. He puts it away.
Saxon with the assist, and Pedro Valenzuela again showing his strength inside and how important he is to this offense. An interior presence Pedro Valenzuela provides for Harlandale. So the first lead, I believe, for Harlandale.
Inside to
evaporates.
Salinas. Yeah, there we go.
Back to a tie, but that was the first lead that the Indians had all second half. And we're all tied up again.
And Salinas went to set a fake screen and then just slipped and cut right inside. Was wide open. Long three there. Salinas rebound. Terraza's going to bring it up.
Villalpando just not the type of offensive player that's going to be able to create his shot. He's a little bit more of a catch and shoot kind of shooter, and Saxon Langenberg again just doing all he can to make sure that doesn't happen. The Titans having to go to option B and option C here in the overtime period.
Ball stolen away there by Xavier Moreno. Langenberg with the bucket and the finish.
So my goodness. Boy, Saxon.
Yeah, he's having some very, very great success driving in as he gets fouled there by Daniel Rodriguez. But Langenberg's just done a good job of driving into the basket and finishing.
He's an excellent athlete, and he's got a little bit of that go-to mentality. He's just not afraid to take a pressure shot. And looked like he made that decision about 64 feet away from the bucket, and it opened up for him.
He was going.
And he was going to take it, got fouled on it. The Indians, with a 2-point lead, can extend that to 3 if Saxon can nail this free throw, and he does. So Langenberg getting it done on the offensive and the defensive side of the ball here in the fourth period and overtime. The Indians with their biggest lead of the second half, and including overtime.
Yeah. There's Villalpando off. Rare miss there from Manuel.
Boy, great catch by Roger Dominguez. He got the ball on the wrong side. It was just a great catch.
And the drive and finish there for Xavier Moreno. Very, very good finish. Much needed bucket there for the Indians if they're going to try to pull away with this one.
Not many points by Xavier in the game, but boy, he's got 4 big ones, or 2 big ones right there. A foul on the rebound will send Pedro Valenzuela to the free throw line. Still in the simple bonus here. 21 is Joseph Wilson getting called for his 3rd foul. So that's team foul number 8 against Southwest Legacy. Still 2 whistles away from a double bonus. The Titans in a double bonus. The Indians with a 5-point lead. It's 1-1, a 1-1 opportunity for them here, up by 5.
Pedro Valenzuela is going to get a chance to extend this lead here. And he does, hits the first one, Valenzuela. He has 11 this afternoon. And he hits both, so key free throws there for Valenzuela. He puts them away. 42 seconds left here. Southwest Legacy is going to need to score quickly. Three, long, no good, but rebound by Salinas. And he's not able to finish, but he'll have the chance to get some free throws here. So ideal situation for Southwest Legacy, able to get points on the board without the clock running out.
Under 30 seconds, and Jimmy Dominguez just, he's, basically, you're going to have to earn these. You're not going to let you have an easy putback here. You're going to have to go to the line and earn these one at a time. 7-point lead for the Indians. It will stay at 7 points with 30 seconds left to go in the game. Another difference as the Indians really closed in and have taken the lead, the boards have kind of reversed a little bit.
Oh, yeah. And Salinas hits his 2nd free throw, so that brings us to a 2-score game. Jimmy Dominguez gets it into Roger Dominguez, and Harlandale breaks that press. Saxon Smart pulls it out. And we get a foul call. So Saxon's going to be headed to the free throw line. That foul going to be on number 13,
Southwest Legacy.
Daniel Rodriguez.
Southwest Legacy running out of options, down by 6, and 20 seconds left to play. Certainly the play here would be for the Indians to run out the clock, and the Southwest Legacy Titans again out of options, going to have to send the Indians to the line to get the ball back.
Saxon hits the first one.
7-point. That's a big basket right there. It makes it a 3-possession game. Up by 7 now. The Indians are.
And Saxon hits both, so very key free throw shooting from the Indians here in this overtime period. Southwest Legacy turns it over. That ball picked away by Xavier Moreno, and that's going to do it here. 5 seconds left. Big win there for the Indians as they come back and win 83-75. What a finish here for Harlandale. They're going to keep up their win streak, winning their 8th game in a row. Going to move to 9-2 in district. Southwest Legacy is going to fall to 6-5. We'll take a quick break, then we'll come back with the post-game show. You're watching high school basketball on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel.
Doing hair is an art, and I take great pride in it. I love my job. I opened my original hair salon on this side of town 26 years ago, and I still have some of the same clients. My location at Brooks is a dream come true. This is the right time and the right place to start a business at Brooks. The South Side is growing so much.
What makes Brooks so attractive to business owners is the environment. Employees can live, work, learn, and play all in one area. The South San Antonio Chamber of Commerce is a cheerleader for businesses in and around Brooks, and we have a lot to be excited about. We're beginning to erase the economic gap between North and South San Antonio while still retaining our unique culture. Brooks is bringing economic prosperity to our side of town, and it's happening so quickly that the data is still catching up. Entrepreneurship is booming on the South Side. There's no limit to what can happen here.
It started in 2019 with Texas Revolution Youth Football and Cheer. It was inspired by my late sister, Patricia Galaxy Mora. She had passed away. Before she had passed away, we had conversations about starting my own organization. Right now, our actual motivation is to get these kids to the next level as far as getting ready for middle school and high school football. Our plan for Texas Revolution is not only teaching them the fundamentals of football and cheer, but it's also teaching them how to be great young men and women, providing for the city south side and also raising them right. No pass, no play. Being here and being very respectful to their coaches, to their moms, their dads, their guardians. And that's what we strive for, is to raising the next generation of athletes, but also great men and women too as well. Look us up on Facebook too as well for any questions or any concerns that you may have as well.
Finding the right home is hard. Now finding the right realtor, that's the easy part. Vanessa G. Medina with Proper Realty will work hard to help you find the right home for you and your family. Contact Vanessa today and let Proper Realty help you find your dream home.
Live from the Southside Magazine is a Latina-owned online and print publication that helps residents and visitors learn more about the South Side of San Antonio and all of Texas. Magazine features and columns support the local community by telling stories that promote people and businesses. Our goal is to expand community relationships and give Southside San Antonio residents an opportunity to express themselves. Learn more at southsidesanantonio.com.
When you belong to a place as much as it belongs to you, you call it home. A place to gather, entertain, and make memories near shops, restaurants, and green spaces. A place to raise a family and grow. Life is good here and getting better. And at Brooks, we are just getting started. Live Brooks.
And we are back at Southwest Legacy Stadium up here at the booth. Robert Villafranca with Haley Wilson, Isaiah Castro back behind the camera there. And what a call, Haley. What a call. You did a great job.
Thank you. Yeah, very close game. Harlandale Indians able to pull away in overtime, defeat the Southwest Legacy Titans 83-75. Truthfully, Coach, it was a really great performance by both teams. Southwest Legacy really brought it on the defense the entire game, but Harlandale's offense, especially towards the end and in that overtime period, just turned out to be just too much for the Titans to handle.
We're here in post-game, as Haley just said. The Indians have victorious over the Southwest Legacy Titans in overtime, and that means with the win, that means that the Harlandale Indians have punched their ticket for the playoffs. Where they finish, first, second, third, or fourth, is still to be determined. A lot of basketball left to be played, but congratulations to the Indians on the win tonight and on punching their ticket to the playoffs. Player of the game today, Haley?
got to be Saxon Langenberg. He did great, had 18 points on offense for the Harlandale Indians, but a lot of those points came at really clutch moments in the game where he was going literally coast to coast, driving, finishing, even getting some and ones and buckets. So congratulations to Saxon Langenberg for being our RC Audio Sports Player of the Game today.
Absolutely, yeah. Saxon Langenberg, very skilled athlete and very much a go-to mentality when the game was on the line. Just a couple of possessions where he just took charge and made it happen. So, again, thank you so much for joining us here for high school basketball from Southwest Legacy Stadium. Robert Villafranca, Haley Wilson, Isaiah Castro back behind the camera. Bobby Mendez got the morning off. He'll be back on Tuesday. Follow us on social media. We'll let you know what our schedule is coming up as we move to the girls' final game and playoff season and the boys' final 3 games. Again, thank you so much for tuning in today. We'll see you next time. Stay with us on RC Audio Sports, the YouTube channel.